Brought to you by PlayStation Store. Access to the ultimate in games and entertainment.
One of the sort of, we're always looking for themes in GDC or all these different years, and I guess we haven't seen all of it just yet, but virtual reality has been like the sort of the drum that's been getting louder and louder as people have been banging it for the past couple of years. This is a year that like we're seeing the HTC stuff with Valve. There's a bunch of other companies getting involved in it, obviously Morpheus and Oculus. Alexander, as somebody who's made like a first-person game about sending people into like bizarre, like unnatural spaces. What do you think about the revolution in virtual reality? Are you a believer, or do you think there's a lot of work to be done?
People would think that I would be a believer. Like,
yeah.
I walked in here and Brad was like,
I did. I was like, you must love this stuff. You must love it. You're like the target market. Like, whoa. and then he told me this. And
I'm like, no, I'm like the hardest sell ever. You know, it's like, everyone is like, oh my God, this is the future now. And I'm like, these are all of the issues in it. You know, yes, it's the future in like 10 years. And they're like, oh, but can't you see? And I'm like, no, yes, I can see all of the issues that you're not talking about, you know? I desperately want it to be cool. Yeah. But every time I put it on, I'm just like, oh my God.
What type of stuff stands out to you as like, that just breaks your immersion or makes it feel like it's not working?
Everything.
Okay.
Like, so many things. So like, you get things like, you know, there was all of this talk about presence and like, you know, people, you actually feel like you're there, and you know, you've got a demo where there's this ledge and you're in this room, and some people, they get vertigo, you know, and I look at that and the first thing I do is I take a step forwards and I'm like, well, I'm just floating in the air, like, yeah, immersion gone, you know, and then you get another one, it's like, here we've realistically rendered the current room that you're in. So I go to reach for a door handle, I'm like, well, I have no hands. Like, why did you show me this thing? Like, every time someone tries to say, this is reality, I'm like, these are all of the reasons that it's not.
So will they fix it by like making, you know, things that sense your hands, or like what Valve's doing with the...
No, because this is a deep rabbit hole of issues. You know, once you fix one issue, it just reveals all of the other issues. And this is the uncanny valley problem that we had with graphics for ages. You know, look at this screenshot of the most realistic face you've ever seen, and then the moment you see it animated, it's like, that looks like shit. You know, that's a robot. You know, it just instantly breaks.
It's like Agent Smith in the Matrix 2.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, in that one, you like we've kind of climbed out of it, sort of, but even at the peak of it, it's like, yeah, it still just looks like a fake person.
Like, all you need is one eyeball not to work right.
Yeah, it's like, it still doesn't, I'm still not fully buying that.
So here, for example, with like the interaction stuff, you know, people will be like, oh, it'll track your hands and it'll be all one-to-one. And if I get something where it's like, here's a cup, and I go to grab that cup and I do this, yeah, my character in the game will be holding this cup, and I'm sitting here like this. Yeah. And my brain is just going to be like, wait, that doesn't map one-to-one. Like, all sense of immersion is instantly gone.
Yeah, because there's no feedback or...
And there's no, like, tactile, haptic feedback, yeah.
So what's the solution to that, then? Is it, can you never create a system that's replicating the real world?
Laser tag. It's going to be destination gaming, you know? We're going to take a warehouse, and everybody puts a headset on, and you get a gun, and you run around and shoot each other. That's the only thing that virtual reality is going to do. That's it. $2 million.
Destination gaming is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Right now, a bunch of people who are like, you know, people are genuinely excited about this, and that's great. It means you'll get lots of content. There's lots of people that are working on solving a bunch of these things. Some people like to just excuse these things and be like, oh, but it'll be cool in 5 years. And I'm like, cool, so I'll come back in 5 years. It's not cool to me now because of these issues. If you want me to be excited about it now, then I need to see games that are like, this is virtual unreality. These are all of the reasons why we know it's not going to map to being a realistic simulation. So we've specifically built something that breaks your brain away from that. Like, you know, Brad was talking, you know, it's not even like necessarily the best example. It's just a nice example of the game where you're a dolphin in a classroom and you're locked in a chair.
I wish I knew the name of this game. But yeah, you're a dolphin in a classroom and you're taking a test and you don't know any of the answers because like you're not really a dolphin, you're pretending to be a dolphin. And so the whole game is like you can't get up from your chair and you need to try to like look over at the other dolphins that are like taking the test. You need to like, but then you can't like let the teacher see you like looking at somebody else's work. And so you're just, it's like a cheating in the classroom simulator, but like they couch it in this ridiculous thing where like you're fucking dolphin and like that's just like it's just totally absurd and like yeah, Alexander's saying, well, you don't have hands, well, who cares? It's like
you're not a dolphin. You're not a dolphin. You can't like put your head through something.
Yeah, so it's like the games that really like embrace those limitations and constraints, I think are going to be the ones that really stand out in this generation. I mean, once you get to the, you know, what is this thing called? The Vive? Is that what you call it?
Oh yeah, the Valve
Whatever.
thing. Yeah.
Just like all these first generation like consumer facing things are probably going to be kind of janky.
Yeah.
I don't, why are you laughing? Did I
Is
say-
the Vive-
It's the Vive or whatever.
The
It's like,
Vive
who
or
cares?
whatever.
The Vive, we can all agree, is
Yeah.
a real fucking stupid name, right?
I thought the Vita was kind of a bad name, but
Yeah.
now it's
A
just
lot
normal.
of people thought
The
that was
Wii
a
U.
bad name.
Now it's just
Yep.
like normal.
the Wii
The
U.
Wii U is still a
that's
terrible
good.
name. That's still bad. That hasn't come around.
Xbox, ugh.
Well, the virtual reality game I played at the Mix last night actually was a 2-player game, and I think we've talked about it before on the show, but one person had the headset on, and the other person had a binder.
Just keep talking and nobody explodes.
Right.
That's a good
So
example.
that's the one.
Yep.
That's a good
That's a great
example because it's
example.
embracing the isolation that you've got with this headset. you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
it's like
and you wouldn't want to get up and walk around and explore this world. I think that's the thing that is very difficult for all these, is that it's like virtual reality. We're gonna put you into this world and you're gonna explore it. It's like, well, how the hell am I gonna do that? Like by mouse looking and wazzing around it while I do this? Like it's just, I just don't know. I feel like I'm kind of a naysayer on this whole virtual reality thing too. This guy, it's this guy. I just pick up on his negative vibes. You know,
He's got some good points, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
It
it's
feels
not
like
that cool.
when you frame it like that, it does feel like some of the times we're almost like willing it. We
Yes.
want it to
Yeah.
work
Yes.
so bad that we're just like, yeah, it's all right. Like, I know Alien Isolation was kind of like, I was like poking around corners and forgetting where the keyboard was and all that shit. But it's like, yeah, it's fine. If we all just like hold our hands together and chant along,
and
it'll be okay.
I think
It'll
that's
work.
one of the things that like I don't. It will probably catch on, and it's probably going to be the biggest thing, and I'll look like a big idiot saying this stuff, and that's cool. Wouldn't be the first time. But the people that are like showing it off, I feel like it's really hard for it to catch on because you're like, here, Alexander, put on this headset. And I'm so excited to show you this thing and share it with you. And he puts the headset on, and then he's just like, he's just doing, the Oculus face thing. He's doing that. And then me, and then let's say you come in too, and we're all like looking at it, and we're all like, what are you seeing now, Alexander? What are you seeing? What's going? Describe it. Yeah. What are you? And we're all just looking at you like
But
you look like
sometimes
an idiot.
TVs let you see what they see.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes they will like put that. Have you seen this
dual
where they like
vision.
mirror
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
The weird
And
bug
you
eye
see it, and it's
display
just
that's
the
the
two like orbs with a thing like the video thing wrapped around it. And it looks just like that, and you're like, what the hell is that? Like so it's basically like watching somebody just play a video game on TV. You can walk into the room, you know what's happening. It's like it's kind of a shared experience and stuff. But like coming to the room and having somebody with like the virtual reality headset on, you're just like, I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? What is happening? I feel so disconnected from the person that's like in the virtual reality thing that I'm just like, until it gets to the point where it's like so cheap that I can be like, what's happening? Let me put mine on, and now we're in there together. We're exploring the virtual world together now. We're like, and it's like, yay, everybody in the room has one, and it's like we can all kind of do it together. But then it's like, why don't we all just like hang out? Why don't we all just like drink a beer? That's like,
There you go.
That's like put your fucking phone down. Everyone put your phone down. We're like having dinner.
Great.
It's like that's.
The future of virtual reality is just having orgies and going to the pub. Great.
Virtual reality will be a big thing,
Yeah.
no doubt. This isn't to say, it's shit technology, it won't go anywhere. Absolutely, it will go somewhere. All I'm saying is that I have a bunch of issues with it right now.
Yeah.
And in 5 or 10 years, I will think it's an amazing thing, given all of that development.
Well,
but I want to.
so few people are coming out and being like, okay, look, this isn't the super immersive thing that you want, but it's cool in these small ways. Like, just pay attention to these small assets, these small parts of it that we're getting right. Suspend your disbelief. You're not going to have any feet. It's okay. Just look up and imagine you're looking at a strange night sky with 2 moons in it.
This is the worst, but like also, I mean, it's understandable why they're not doing that because that's the worst way to sell something.
It's terrible. It's the worst way to. You don't want to come in and be like,
way to be like,
prepare to be whelmed.
Caveat,
This is-
caveat. I guess it's fine. Put this on your face. No, you got to be like, oh my God, you're gonna explore virtual worlds, right?
One example of something that I was like, yeah, I can see how that's like solving a problem.
Yeah.
Would be like a virtual OS, So rather than having my one screen or having to buy like fucking 10 screens and spend thousands of dollars, I can put on my headset while I'm programming. I can have programming stuff here. I can have my game over there. I can have like other shit over here. So then it's like, it's a good working environment that would be way too expensive for me to actually have, in the real world. Like it's solving a problem. I don't care that I don't have like hands and stuff because I'm just using it as a really good headset, And it's like when I tested the Valve stuff like a year ago, I was like, there is no doubt in my mind that this is the best headset technology I've ever used.
Oh, really? Yeah.
All it did was highlight the other issues
Right.
that I still need to get over.
There you go. Well, we'll find out in 5 years' time. I can't wait
when
to
it's
see
going to
it.
finally be cool and affordable.